So you've just downloaded a new Notion system and you want to migrate the most important things from your old one to your new one. I'm going to show you what you need to do and how to do it. And remember, this is your chance for a fresh start, so only bring over what you think is truly necessary. I've included a list in the description of what you want to do. Today we are going to be moving any external pages, recurring tasks, any future tasks, any resources and projects. We are going to be leaving anything that is finished or archived, anything that is posted, previous coursework, etc. We're going to make sure that we do not delete our old system, and we're going to keep it as an archive in case later we're like, oh wait, we didn't move that over and we want it. It stays there. Let's jump right in. Before we get started, you are going to want to make sure that you have your old system and your new system ready to go. I like to open each one in a separate tab, and then also make sure that your sidebar is open. You can do that by clicking this little icon up here. Okay, so now that I've got my new dashboard and my old dashboard up, the first thing I'm going to be moving over is any external pages. So for me, that's going to be all of these right here. These are like little one-off pages that I use that are not connected to my system in any way, so they're not like linked with relations or roll-ups or anything like that. They're just like little one-off pages, and in order to move them, I'm going to just drag and select all of them. Find the little 6 dots here. Oh, one thing I forgot to do first. Let's leave this. Before we do that, I'm going to expand on the sidebar, this guy, so that I can then expand this so that I can see what page I want to move things to, because I'm going to be moving these to the advanced dashboard, which I have pulled up over here. So I'm going to drag these right over to here and put them on the page. Now if I go over to my page, anything that you drag over on the sidebar is going to go on the bottom. And I do have a section for these on here. It's right here. Delete these placeholders. Okay, so now that I've got all of my pages moved over there, the next thing that I'm going to do is move my recurring tasks. Now, this is kind of going to take me probably the longest, but if we go over here to my old Notion system, the amount of recurring tasks that I have is kind of crazy. As you can see, not all of them are set to be recurring right now with the blue arrows. So I'm actually really looking forward to not having all of these in here, because I'm only going to move over the ones that are currently recurring. So let's go ahead and do that now. In order to add a new recurring task, I'm going to find this blue new button, and if you can't see it, just click this little expand, should pop up, click the arrow, click new template, and then I'm going to go over here and look at the one that I would like to copy over. Going to copy and paste. There's nothing on the page. Going to paste that. When you're doing a task template, it's really important that you assign it a date. And you'll have this special today option whenever you're working in a template. So just be sure that that's checked, or else it is not going to work. And once that's done, I'm going to click off of here. And I'm going to go down here and turn on repeat. This one I know is every Monday. And we will go ahead and hit save. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and quickly do the rest now. We will see how long it takes me. I'm going to time myself. Okay, I'm done. I have successfully moved over all of the ones that I want to keep, and it took me 9 minutes and 37 seconds was all. Granted, I am kind of fast, but it's just clicking. So I didn't think it was that bad, and I honestly moved like a lot of stuff over. But the nice thing is that now I don't have to deal with all of this because it's just so yucky. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that like you put in and then you don't end up doing. So yeah, that's all of that. Blech. Okay, well, moving on. The next thing we're going to do is move over any tasks that are actually set to a future date. So to do this, I'm going to go to the task manager if you're using my ADHD Daily Dashboard 2.0. I'm going to look through this not started section and see if there's just anything, like I have stuff for literally like next week. Do you know what I mean? Like all of these that I'm going to pop into the new one. And in order to do that, I'm literally just going to use this add new task button. It's kind of hidden up because my sidebar is open, but if I use this little add new task button, it should open up the task in the side peek, and then I'm just going to copy it and add over the according info, and that should not take me a super long time to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I am going to time myself again because I'm curious to see how long it takes. Okay, that was like less than 5 minutes. And I'm glad I did that because there was a lot of things in here that I didn't even realize I had put so far ahead, like innings festivals. Check that out in January of next year. So yeah, that's all of my future tasks. I have not yet moved over the tasks related to my projects. I'm going to save the projects actually for last because I have a lot of them. They're all right here. And like some of them, I have like a lot of stuff in there already. And I kind of might keep tracking the ones that are almost done in here and only move over the ones that I haven't really started yet. Because I don't feel like moving over like all of this stuff, right? So yeah, but next we're going to move over the resources, and resources are my favorite thing to move over because it's probably the easiest. So I'm going to look at all of my notes here and I think I have a feeling, I kind of just want to move over all of them. I might like filter out, actually don't know. Okay, I'm going to take a second and look at these and figure out which ones I want to move over and which ones and I'm going to archive. I'm going to archive anything I don't want to move over. That way, all that I'm left with in this specific view is the ones that I do want to move over. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to do that and then I'll come back and we'll get started. Okay, now I'm done. And I'm going to go over here and open the resources database for the new system because essentially I want to make sure the way that moving entries from database to database goes is that, let's say your source database, if there's any properties that are filled out in that database, those properties will get moved over to the new one. So basically, I'm going to delete some of the properties in here so that they don't get moved over. I'm actually going to also duplicate this view and turn it into a table. And now I'm going to select them all. I really hope this works. I'm guinea pigging it for you. I actually don't want there to be a category though also because I am going to re-add the categories. So we're going to keep all of these, hoping that it just keeps a created date. You know what, actually? I don't need the created date either. So I'm just going to delete that also. Okay, now I'm going to open this up and I'm going to go to this little guy and we're going to move to. Now, your databases in your ADHD mind are going to be labeled as DD25. So if you search DD25, you're going to find only the databases for this new system. And then I would type in resources. And if I could spell resources, that's going to be where you want to move it. So I'm going to do BB26 because I renamed mine already. And we're going to search resources. And boom, there we go. I'm going to select that. Bye-bye. They've disappeared. Wow, that's scary. Okay, now we're going to go over here to the new system. And when we're going to go to all, boom, there they are. Every single one of them. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and add categories to them because they were super poorly categorized in my old system. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and we'll see how long it takes me and I'll get started now. Okay, that was about 10 minutes. Actually, it was even less. I think it was like 8 minutes. And now everything that I moved over here has a tag. This is the global topics and tags system that this is in. So if you go home and go to topics and tags, this is pretty cool actually. You can click on any of these and it will show you, if I apply the correct thing, it'll show you anything that's tagged with that, which is right now not a lot. My gosh, all of those though, that's pretty cool. Anything in the whole system is tagged with that. I think that's pretty sweet. So if we go back over here to my resources down here, which I could be doing this on the resources page, but I like working out of here because it feels like home. I think that pretty much covers everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to adjust in here. Did I have a category? I don't have a category for this, so that's great. Which ones I want to see on mobile, which ones are decoration, because some of these are literally decorations. A decoration also just means like it's these pictures. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm getting distracted now. I think the next thing that we are doing, I forgot, so I'm going to go look at this list. Projects. Ugh, I really don't want to move projects. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's go. Okay, so it's time to move my projects. And I think I'm going to test moving one that maybe has some stuff done. Like this one's kind of simple and it's got some things in here. I wonder if it will move. There's no way, right? That it'll move the related tasks. That'd be crazy. We're going to test it. I'm going to clear this. And we're going to, I guess I can't clear that. Okay, let's try it and see what happens. Move to, we want BB26 projects. Oops. Okay, let's see what happens. No related tasks. Okay. Let me think about what we're going to do here. Okay, so if I delete everything on the page, it's going to let me do it as a new project. So I'm going to do a new project, which is going to then give me these views. And if I go back over here and I'm in the wrong one. If I go back over here to my old one, but see, now those tasks are just going to be project lists. Need to move the tasks first somehow. Let's go look. Hold please. Do these have, let's go do a filter. Or wait, projects. Are there some that don't have? Project is not empty. Okay, what if we filter this where parent project is empty? Okay, so here they are. They're right here. So we should probably move the tasks over first. So otherwise it's going to be hard to find them. So I'm going to go back over here. The nice thing is I can add a task, boop, garage clean out. So it's not that hard. Well, I already did some of these actually, so I should be marking them off. Okay, moving the projects is going to take me longer than I thought because I have to move over a lot of tasks. Hopefully you don't have as many as I do, but I'm going to go ahead and do them now. Okay, so I think I've discovered that the easiest way to do this is not by moving the projects, but by recreating them. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to time myself because I think this might be the part that's going to take me the longest. So wish me luck. Hopefully you do not have as many projects as I do to move over. I'm hoping that for you. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that was like maybe 10 minutes. I had to move a couple off screen because they had like personal info, but not bad. I did keep a few of them over here. Like this one, I already have a lot of tasks finished. I don't feel like moving it just for those. I'm just going to track it in here for a few more days. I moved over that one too. So, and I moved over that one. Yeah. It's really just this one that I didn't move because I had a ton of finished stuff. I'm just going to finish it. But that did not take very long. So, woohoo! We are making great progress. Okay, and according to my little to-do list here, which is in your Notion, if you got the new one, it should be in your tasks and the high priority, we are done, which is crazy. I'm going to guess, not having edited the video and not counting like all of the time that I was recording, I'm going to guess that it took me between 30 and 40 minutes. I'll find out when I edit the video how long actually, but Honestly, a lot less like friction than you think there might be at first, especially because if you just keep your old system, you don't have to ensure that you move everything over, because it will still be there. So yeah, hopefully that was fun. Now you're moved into your new Notion. I'm honestly super excited because now I'm moved into my new Notion, and I've been working on this since March. It is now the middle of June. My old Notion has felt so crotchety, so dirty, like it needs such a cleanup, and this is always such a nice refresh. So if you're new around here, I do re-release my Notion products every year, usually around June, and I always release a migration video so that you can move along with me. So if you're going from one of my systems to my next system, should be really easy. Should just have to do exactly what I did. If you're going from a different system to my system, I have no idea what's in there, so I can't help you more than what we did today, but I hope you have so much fun. Enjoy your new Notion, and please reach out if you need anything. I love hearing from you guys, whether it be a question, a comment, or you just want to share something you're excited about. Okay, bye friends.